This is the National Geographic Channel.
Log cabins. Rugged. Timeless. And connected to the land. I'm Nate Heim, and I build log cabin homes here in the Northlands of Minnesota. I work with the finest crew around. You betcha. Using century-old techniques, we pour ourselves into each and every cabin, bringing the past into the present. And we're building a ski lodge-style cabin overlooking one of Utah's most gorgeous valleys. But this erratic Utah weather,
here comes the snow,
is giving us nothing but problems.
I might have to shut this job down.
No matter what happens, my crew and I are on a mission to build log cabin homes all across this country. I made my way down to northwest part of Utah in the Deer Valley area to meet up with Jen and Ben Russell. Deer Valley has got to be one of the most beautiful areas I've ever seen in this country. I mean, the mountains, the peaks are huge. I just hope I can build a log home that matches the beauty of these mountains and valleys. Wow, look at that. It's gorgeous. Ben owns a roofing company, and it's always nice to build for clients that have a construction background. You know, it'd be kind of nice if he could put his own roof on so I can soak up some of the scenery.
Oh, this must be him.
Found it.
Hey, gorgeous around here.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, you got the mountains, the valleys. This is a perfect setting for a log home.
My great-grandfather owned this whole side of the valley, and he sold it off before he died, and we were fortunate enough to pick it back up.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
So what made you guys want to build a log cabin?
Well, we used to live in one for about 10 years, and we loved it. And then we bought this property, and we're hoping to just put another log home up and make it a little bit different. Ben and I have been married for, almost 14 years. We have 4 kids. We started our marriage off in a log home.
And we want to get back to that comfortable feeling, the family feeling inside of a log home.
Well, first thing first, let's take a look at your property.
Perfect. Let's do.
Ben already has a garage on his property, but now it's time to build his dream home. Oh man, please tell me this is a site.
Yeah, this is the area.
Oh my gosh, I mean, geez, you guys didn't tell me this. Wow, this is a perfect spot. You gotta be kidding me, look at these views. I really am a mountain man at heart, but we don't have mountains in Minnesota. So coming here, I'm really at home. Look at, you have panoramic, gorgeous views.
Exactly. That's
wow.
You've read our minds. This is exactly where we want to have the house.
This is beautiful. I haven't seen views like this ever. I mean, you stand alone up here, 180-degree views, the mountains, the valleys, and more. I mean,
we're surrounded.
This could be one of the most gorgeous spots that I've ever built a log home. With a view like this, I'm gonna make it my mission to make it the most beautiful handcrafted log home in northern Utah. This is amazing. You got all this room for a walkout basement. And I mean the great room. You're gonna have the very grand great room, big windows.
Definitely.
And we're gonna have those big logs coming out as the overhang. That's gonna set it off, give it even more dimension, even make it more grand.
Love it.
Sounds great.
In the kitchen, you gotta have a nice bay window. No, heck with the bay window. The whole room's gonna be bay. I mean, we can make the kitchen almost as grand as a great room area.
For me, Nate is a visionary. He thought of things that we hadn't thought of and came up with a lot of great ideas that we had just overlooked.
So what do you guys think?
Oh, I love it. You've got some great ideas.
That sounds good. Let's do this.
Absolutely. I got my notepad with. I'll sketch it out for you, put all those awesome ideas on paper and see what we can do.
Let's go do it.
All right.
You let out a breath?
I'm a rookie here.
Yeah.
It's a little different than sea level. So what are you guys looking at as far as all your amenities into a house?
We need to have about 4,000 square feet. We'd like to have the kids down in the basement, you know, with their game room, the theater,
nice
storage area.
With the great room, I'm trying to incorporate a ski lodge kind of feel, really rustic. I want huge windows and
you know, bringing it to a proud front in that great room is going to kind of give it that central point. It's going to be real massive, and then encase the windows in between those vertical log posts. Ben and Jen's cabin will be a 4,500 square foot, 4-bedroom log home overlooking beautiful Camas, Utah. The main level will feature a covered entryway that leads into the gigantic great room. At the rear of the great room will be a Proud-style window showcasing views of the mountain range. The dining area will lead to the wide-open custom kitchen. The spacious basement level will feature a home theater and game room for Ben and Jen's kids to enjoy, along with 3 additional bedrooms and a second living room highlighting the natural beauty of Camus's gorgeous green valleys. So what do you guys think?
That's my house. That's what I want.
We are super excited about this. I got an architect who can put these on digits. I'm gonna go home, tell the guys the great news, and we'll get started on this right away.
Wonderful.
You know what this means? New build, look at that. This build's going to be 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's gonna have an awesome walkout. It's gonna have a huge prow front, all glass. The king prow front, and then the queen kitchen front. It's gonna be awesome.
This house is huge. This gonna be their vacation home?
No, that's the cool thing about it. It's not their vacation home. This is gonna be their home, their main residence. They have 4 boys, so they wanna raise a family, and that's real important that there's gonna be a lot of memories made in here. Because this house is so big, I called in a little reinforcement. We're bringing in Jason, Joe's uncle Jason. We're gonna bring him on board and have him give us a little hand. Hey, and Joe, by the way, got a new best friend for you. It's called a draw knife. We need all these logs draw knifed. Keep the character, but make it happen, all right? A draw knife is a huge metal blade that has a sharp edge and 2 handles on it. You put your whole weight into it and you pull off that first layer of wood, also with the bark. Ben and Jen love that look, and that's what we're going with.
Draw knifing sucks. It's pretty much all back and no brains. It's just a lot of aches and pains and sweat. And come to think of it, it might be good for Joe.
You do a good job on that draw knife, we're gonna take you to Park City.
Sounds good.
All right.
We'll get it done. I actually have a chance to step up and show Nate what I've got, and I'm going to take it.
This is our chance to put our stamp in a popular destination and do something awesome for a really cool family.
Yeah, right. We kicked butt in the north, now we're going to tear it up in the west.
There you go. Guys, let's get that foundation laid out in the grass and we're going to get this party started, all right?
Yeah.
All right, fellas. This is Joe's first time using a draw knife, and I want him to learn the proper technique. I've asked his Uncle Jason to show him how it's done while we get the first logs of the shell set.
What I want you to do, see how I got the knife like this?
Yeah.
What you're doing is you're pulling like this. See how I'm getting it moving?
Yeah.
Real men learn to draw knife. All right, Joe, it's your turn. Pull with your right, get your hand down, there you go. More towards the end of the handle. There you go. We might make a draw knifer out of you yet, Joe.
This draw knifing stuff isn't that bad.
All right, Joe, good luck, bud. I'll come back check on you.
When you're draw knifing, there's no better feeling than seeing that bark flying off the log.
Hey, Joe, good log peeler. I'll peel that in about 45 minutes to an hour.
An hour? It might take Corey an hour to get this done. I'll get it done in no time. Moving at the speed of turtle. A lot more hard work than it looks. I can just smell my BO. Like it's bad. Ooh. This is taking me 20 minutes, half hour to do not even a little bit of it.
It's like you're getting the hang of her.
Thanks. Yeah, she's coming along.
It's like you've been doing an awesome job. It looks good.
Tell you what, if I keep doing this, I'll be a monster.
You will. Yeah.
Too bad I didn't eat my spinach before I started.
You look like Popeye out there.
I see an anchor tattoo.
See you later, bud.
See you, Uncle Jason.
Keep peeling, buddy.
The log cabin shell is engineered and constructed here at the log yard. When all the logs are cut and fitting perfectly, we disassemble the structure, put it on a truck, ship it to Utah where it'll be rebuilt and completely finished. It's great to have Joe's Uncle Jason here and his right-hand man Tom to help us stay on schedule because this is a huge cabin.
When I cut out my laterals, I work it like a racetrack or in a circle. I go down one side, get to the other end, and then I come down that side, and I knock all my material out. It's the way I like to do it. It works best for me. Out here running chainsaw and chewing up wood.
Well, we're about about 7 feet high in the walls. Everything's looking awesome here. You know, these draw knife blade marks are really gonna look awesome.
Looking good, yeah. Come straight down. All right, straight down. I got her, Tom.
The structure we're building is the second level of the Russell's home that'll sit on top of a full walkout basement.
A little bit more this way. That's real close there.
Look good?
Yeah, it looks good here. I'll go check the other side. When I first put the level up there to get the next log in position, I noticed everything was leaning in about 6 inches. Our wall's kind of jacked up.
Okay, tipping in.
Yeah. This could potentially be a very big problem. Looks like we got to do some adjustments here.
She's leaning in.
Yeah, in.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty good.
Well, I think what we should do is probably take these braces off. We'll get the skid loader over, push on it real gently, get it back over, and then we'll put these 2 braces back on and add 2 more.
Okay. I'm glad we caught this problem right now while it was small, because later on down the road it could turn into a huge problem for us. The fix was basically to take the braces off, get the skid steer, reef it over into position, get a level on her, get her right where we wanted, and screw it back down.
Okay, go ahead, screw it, Matt.
And that should do it, hopefully. We're ready to start building again.
Biggest log in the house right there, boys. Woo! This is what I'm talking about. We're looking good. These vertical posts make up the prow end of the cabin where the great room will be. Like the forwardmost part of a ship's hull, the prow projects out into a pointed shape that maximizes surrounding views. All right, Jason, ready for you. With those vertical posts set, we have one more log to set, and that's the ridge pole. This pole runs the entire length of the house and is super heavy, so we have to make sure the guys are aware of this log over the top of their heads. Let's get this thing wrapped up, boys. All right.
This thing is so huge, if it falls off that post up over there, it's gonna hit all that bracing on the way down. See that web of bracings? It's gonna be like dominoes. It's gonna boom, 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 boom. The whole works is coming down.
Whoa, look at that thing swaying in the wind. That's a lot of weight up there. Right there. Back a little bit. Wow, that's a lot of weight. Pull back to the left, real close. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Looks good, Jason. Let's bring that truck down and take a look at it. Okay, get out of the way. There we go. Perfect. Okay, guys. We got the ridge pole put up safely, and man, is it looking good. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts of the job. Stand back and admire our hard work. Look at that, guys. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Jason.
Yeah, I love setting the ridge pole. Look at that baby up there, huh?
It's the longest log in the house. You flew that thing right up in place. That's perfect.
Looks awesome.
Wow, guys, awesome job. I mean, this is gonna look amazing on the Wasatch Mountain Ridge. This thing's so massive, they're gonna think it's a ski lodge up there compared to all those other ones. There's no doubt in my mind this is gonna be the best looking house in the area. Matt, as always on the chainsaw, you rocked it out. Joe, good job on the draw knives. You're doing a good job. Keep learning, all right?
My arms are dead from draw knifing.
You sissies.
I use a draw knife to butter my bread.
I shaved my back with mine.
Yeah. Keep up the hard work. Good job. Everything's gonna come together. I mean, we're so close. We just gotta wait for the trucks to get here. We get this bad boy disassembled and over to Utah. All right, let's get her loaded up. We got 2 trailers to get all these logs on this house. It's gonna be tight. Gotta make sure they fit tight. First log, we put the big boy on first, ridge pole. Beautiful log, full length. Jason, no more than 4 feet hanging out the back end. Perfect. we're kind of making a cradle with these long logs. It's nice because you can infill with the shorter logs in the middle. In this case, we got these nice long purlins. We can kind of make a cradle on the outside edges and then fill in all the short logs in the middle. You got it, Tom, right there. Yep, perfect. Unlike the horizontal logs, which are easy to grab, the vertical posts are much more challenging. So we drill holes at the top of each post, put a chunk of threaded rod through with nuts and washers, and put a super strong strap at the top of the rod. Okay, we got the last vertical post here in the kitchen. All right, Jason, ready for you. Hello. Off and running. There goes the truss. Off and running. We're dropping the final truss onto the loader truck, and I'm proud of the work that we've done here. Okay. I can't wait to get to Utah and bring this log home to life. These logs got a long way to go, and we got to hit that open road. We've arrived in Camas, Utah, a town in the northern part of the state that's surrounded by the Uintah and Wasatch Mountains. A log cabin will be right at home in this beautiful terrain surrounded by peaks and valleys.
We've got to get sheeted. Hey, here comes Nate over here.
When I pull up to a fresh build site, I expect to see a foundation there and plenty of workspace available. But I still see guys working on that foundation. The logs will be showing up any minute, so I gotta check in with my project manager and the foundation crew to see what's going on. It doesn't exactly look like you're quite ready for us. I mean,
Well, we're a little behind. We started, I think, Tuesday, snapping, laying out, of course, the rains. We're not quite to our goal. We wanted to be sheeted and laid out reference lines on before you showed up with your logs. Have all this stuff out of the driveway, just to give you enough room.
when we arrive to a client's property to start building, the foundation is supposed to be completely finished. With the logs about to show up and no foundation to build on, I'll have to pay the truck drivers extra if they have to wait around. This is a gigantic problem. We got the crane supposed to be here today. We got semi-trucks that are real close. I mean, they're real close. They're not far behind us.
So we're a little behind.
I think what we can do at this point is just jump in, get all our hands on. We're happy to do that and just try to get us back on track.
Okay.
I think that's our best situation. Get the slate clean and bring the logs in. Jason, what do you think?
How do you start this thing?
Tom, tape. So what do you think, Dad? Getting a little dirty out there?
I'm born ready. We're here. Let's help out and get her done. That's what we got to do. Everything's running good right now. We're really working hard to get this done. We got George, he's got all of his guys out here, and Nate's got his guys out here. We're busting on all these TGIs right now. All the floor joists are getting in.
We're gonna help George and his crew set these final floor joists so we can get our last boards on. Then we should be right as rain. No pun intended.
They're just getting ready to start putting the floor decking on. What we're going to do is we're going to put all these blocks in here to carry the weight. There's going to be 20,000 pounds of weight on this outside rim. We don't want it to fall down. A little bit of delay, but we're going to get back on schedule. We want to make sure we're doing it right.
We've got to get this foundation done as quickly as possible. If the logs show up and there's no foundation to move the logs to, that's extra time that the guys are going to be sitting around and I got to pay them. The log home business is just like any other business. Time is money.
Slide it a little bit more, Nate. Nice and easy. Just like that. Put a double one on that 4 foot.
In the pocket, going out. Watch your fingers, Joe. Great. Good job. That's teamwork right there. Well, we hustled, we worked together, and we got it done just in the nick of time. The logs are here and we have a solid foundation. Now it's time to get the real work started. It's a beautiful day, the sun's coming out. We got the first log off the truck and it's a truss. It's a beautiful front entryway. It's kind of that grand entryway feel, that ski lodge feel. Nothing better than starting with the big nice log here. Heads up, heads up.
That's the mark, buddy.
One of the first things we do is drill holes through the first course of logs to attach them to the foundation. Then we put them over threaded rod and anchor them down so it won't move off the foundation. Once the first course is down, we snip the top of the threaded rod off and the rest is as easy as pie. Heads up, heads up. Oh, he's a swinger, he's a swinger.
We need 2 guys holding on these big logs.
I got fiberglass stuffers, we got it taken care of. The logs are filled with fiberglass insulation to increase the energy efficiency of the home. It keeps the outside air out and the inside air in. Hey guys, here comes the bad weather, we gotta keep rolling. A dark rain cloud just rolled in and started dumping a mix of rain and snow on us. 5 minutes ago there was sunshine and now it's raining. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it but put our heads down and keep working. We just got dumped on by probably a ½ inch worth of snow, wet snow. Over here, the sun's just gleaming, 72, sunny, everybody's in their t-shirts, and over here, everybody's wearing their winter gear, buckling down. It's crazy. When we come to Utah, they say the weather's crazy. I guess we just got a taste of a little bit of everything today.
Come on, baby!
These are 5,000-pound logs, but when you're reaching out at this type of angle, you lose a lot of lifting power. This is a 30-ton crane, and right now we're just about maxed out. Nice. We're 7 courses up and we're ready to construct the front entryway. Between the foundation and the weather, this build has been one challenge after another. And now it's been brought to my attention that the holes for the front entryway posts haven't even been dug yet. This is a major problem. We had snow, rain, we overcame that. This entryway ties into the whole roof system. We can't set our log truss and we can't go forward and put our main roof system up, which means that it's gonna push us way behind. This is a huge issue. It's gonna throw the whole schedule off. I mean, snow's coming in. We've already got a little taste of it today. So we have to get these set or else we're in big trouble. Not only do the holes need to be dug, but the front entryway posts need to sit on concrete foundations. This concrete takes more than a week to fully dry. We can't sit around waiting. We need to come up with a solution fast. You know, guys, this is a serious issue we're dealing with right now. This front entryway is basically the foundation for the main roof system.
We're gonna have to figure out some kind of a way to build some temporary bracing underneath of that, and then we'll have to just hang those post logs down until the concrete dries. Then you can attach them.
Since we can't set the posts on wet concrete, Bob has come up with a plan to use 4 tall 2x8 boards to support the weight of the entryway truss. Once the concrete has solidified, we'll remove the boards, insert the posts, which will support the weight of the truss. Right now we got our temporary braces underneath here. We're gonna put a diagonal brace it off really well, put the other one into place, and then bring the truss up from the bottom side and brace that off. bracing is in place, and it's finally time to set the truss over the entryway.
Keep her straight, real slow. You gotta come towards me a little bit. She's going up. It's coming, it's coming.
Bring her up a little bit.
Slow, keep her straight.
Woo! Oh, that's craftsmanship right there.
Need to get a sledgehammer in there. Put a level on it.
We're just about done. Got some nice beefy uprights. Things are looking good.
Using the temporary braces to set the entryway was a success. With the braces set and the truss in place, this allows us to get started on the rest of the roof system. Heck, I even saw Bob having a good time. That was probably safer than having Bob climb down. Hey, Ben. How's it going? Good.
You mind if I come in?
Well, it's your house. Come right in, man. What do you think of this?
Oh, I can't believe it, Nate.
Look at these views.
I'm in awe. Shock and awe here. I can't even believe it.
I'm envious. I couldn't dream of a better place and a better layout for a house.
I can't wait to be living out here.
Everything's coming together. Now we're getting ready to do the roof system over the great room.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, there's one thing that's getting to me that I think we need to make a change.
Okay.
Over here on this wall, we've got a great view out that side of the house. I want to do a little surprise for Jen and add some more windows.
Some more windows? And you can't add any more windows. How do you get any more views than this, man? I mean,
I know. We're taking advantage of it all right here. I'm thinking about the master bedroom. I think it'll make a big difference.
Okay, let's check it out. I mean, by the time this is done, the whole place is going to be one big window.
If we could take advantage of the view out this side of the house, you know, there's a lot of great view going off to this side, and there's just one window.
Yeah.
You know, and if there's any way we could cut out another window for the bedroom, it'd be an awesome surprise for Jen.
Cutting windows is no problem. We can knock that right out for Ben, literally. We'll make it happen for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Joe's been doing a great job on this build, and I know he's really enjoyed working with his uncle, so I'm going to have Jason show his nephew the art of window crafting.
You've been working real hard this summer? Maybe we see how you can do it cutting windows out. I'd like to teach you.
Heck yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Right.
We can't screw this up though. We gotta be perfect.
Okay. This is the exact type of thing that I've been waiting to do. But Uncle Jason's right. These logs are part of the house, and if I mess up, they can't be undone. I'm a little bit nervous.
We want this board so it's kind of square with the sheeting, so we want to have it so the logs are cut off pretty square.
Okay.
If you're within an eighth, you're good. It's actually perfect right where it's at. Must be beginner's luck.
No kidding.
This is our window jig is what we've basically made. We're gonna take this chainsaw, and this fits on the 2x6 board. So we go like this, okay? Then we start cutting. We use this to keep us straight.
Does it like to kick back at all?
It does like to kick back. So once you get plunged through, you gotta be real careful until you get through, then it's fairly safe, okay?
Okay. The feeling of that chain going through an 18 to 20 inch diameter log, it's pretty indescribable.
Watch those top ones, they'll get on your toes, Joe. Go, get it, go fast. Ready, go!
This was great. Today I learned how to measure and cut a window. I still have a ton to learn, but today I feel like I'm on top of the world, and it's just one step closer to me becoming a great log home builder.
The Russell's cabin is coming right along. We just got done with the roofing, and now Bob's going to help install some solar panels. I've never put solar panels on a log home before, but I got one of the best crews in the country installing these today.
Driving up the road this morning to Ben Russell's. We're putting solar panels in today. It's on a metal roof, and I'm worried about the snow. It's really dangerous up there with all this snow and ice. But it's a sunny day. I hope that the sun's going to warm that up a little bit, melt that snow off the roof so we can get our work done today. 500 pounds?
Yeah, probably right around there. This solar system consists of 8 panels and 1 inverter. Now we're going to plug it up to his main distribution panel so that he can get free power from the sun. This is one solar cell here. It's 6 inches by 6 inches. You have 60 of them, and they're all tabbed together.
These panels right here, we put our clips on first. These panels slap in right next to each other. They plug in. There's 2 wires on each one. We plug them in, running them in series. Once these are up here, you get a nice sunny day, they're going to have some free electric to this house. Here comes the snow. Up here in Utah, as we've already seen, the weather can get pretty wonky. We had snow last night, and I see another dark cloud coming our way. We've only got 1 day scheduled to get these panels in, so we're really going to have to hustle. Now that weather's coming in, it's moving in fast. We got 2 panels up right now. We got 5 more to go, so we got to get it done. Hey, we got our last panel up. We got 2 more clamps to do up on the top. We're trying to finish out before we run out of daylight. All right, last one. Good job, guys. Woohoo! All right. This was a hard job today. We had a lot of stuff going wrong. We had snow on the roof to start. It snowed on us during the process of putting the panels on. We're running out of daylight. Snowstorm passed us, but we're done. Time to warm up, guys.
Right now I'm piecing in, basically creating our own siding out of half log slabs. A lot of chainsaw work goes into this, but you can dimension anything you want with a chainsaw. So right now I'm working on some vertical trim pieces, get over top of the window so I can start running my siding. It's all gonna blend in and it's gonna look just like the rest of the house. Oh, that's a great sound. It means you did it right. We put the screws in the edge here because they're going to come over the top with chinking and it'll all be hidden. Things are coming to a close on Jen and Ben's cabin. We have all the interior walls up, so now it's all about the details. .36 to the top of the counter. This is gonna be awesome. We'll set the countertop right on top of it. It's gonna be a great accent to all the log work in here. Perfect place for these. Sometimes you gotta have a mobile scaffolding. We're putting a beautiful log accented, a white cedar truss right up in here. We're gonna have to tap holes through this metal. It's gonna be a 2-man lift to put it in place. Then we fasten it into place. Oh, there we go, we got the last truss in. It's a good feeling knowing that these babies are in place. They're so gorgeous, they set off these dormers, but we got a lot more to do. Just in the nick of time. Can't wait to see what you got. We're pretty much ready for you. So
all right, perfect.
You got here perfect timing. Oh, wow, look at this.
Some of the elements we brought in, obviously it was like vintage snow skis, snowshoes, sleds.
Oh,
check those guys out. We brought in lots of furry, warm pillows to kind of like really give it that kind of coziness.
Well, this will be a good start. Should I get the guys? We'll start getting some boxes in there?
Of course.
Oh,
All right, thanks,
I'm going to
Dave.
hit the slopes. Awesome.
There we go. Really excited about these pieces. They're all handcrafted. All right, got a finished touch here. Just wanted to elevate with those ceilings. We put a lot of things high to kind of bring your eye line up to that great ceiling. Got a few more things to do, and Jen and Ben are going to be here in a minute.
Is that okay?
Yep, so gotta get to work. Cheat it this way. Look at those winter horses. I got this toboggan I want to put up there.
Oh, wow.
Like up a little bit more. Oh, cool. These are from Jen. Her father finds these at flea markets and stuff, so he's been giving them to him for years.
Heather's all done decorating and the house looks great. Now I gotta go pick up Ben and Jen and show them their new log home. Guys, I am super excited to show you your new house. I mean, you're putting it on the roots that your grandfather basically founded. I mean, this was his stomping grounds, now it's gonna be your guys'.
Yeah, and my grandfather owned this whole east bench of the valley here for years.
Wow.
And sold it to some gentlemen who I was able to purchase it back from.
That's awesome. I kept thinking of that in my mind as we were building that. It's like your blood's already been here. I can't wait to show it to you.
Wonderful. We need to go a little bit faster. Get there. We've been waiting a long time.
It'll be awesome to check it out.
All right, guys, we're getting close here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Wow. Oh, welcome home, guys.
Look at those trusses in the dormers. They all blend together so nice.
Those logs are huge.
All right, guys, you ready?
Wow, look at this. Oh, my gosh.
Wow,
It's
man.
amazing.
What do you guys think?
Holy cow.
Oh, gosh, it's beautiful. Just that first initial walking through the door, it was just whoa, you know?
Yeah, really breathtaking. I love the big open ceiling in here.
Look at it, it's gorgeous.
It's 21 feet right to the peak. Your fireplace is 21 feet.
Love the
Wow.
exposed beams and the way
Isn't
they
that
stick out like that. It looks so good. The fact that the ceilings are so tall when you walk in, it's kind of overwhelming, but it's exactly what we wanted.
Wow.
Wow, Nate. Holy cow. What a beautiful room.
Well, guys, we got your fireplace up here.
With that stone on it. The stone turned out beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
I love that mantle too, Nate. That thing.
Right from Minnesota, northern white cedar. And we got the antique snowshoes up there. We really went for that ski lodge theme.
Oh, you definitely
Yeah.
pulled that off for sure.
I can't wait to sit on the couch with a fire and just enjoy the comforts of that living room.
Guys, you gotta check out this game room. This is gonna be a great place for the kids and you guys.
Oh,
Wow, check this out. Beautiful. The kids are gonna love this room.
Yes. Good place to store the skis.
Absolutely.
And have it ready to go out. It was just awesome to see the games on the walls and the ski theme that's going on there.
This is an amazing room.
Well, this is gonna be great for the kids. Let's go check out the room that's for the adults.
Oh, yeah, let's
Perfect.
do that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, check out your master bedroom for you.
This is an amazing bed. Look at this.
Isn't that something?
Oh, it's gorgeous. And the knots, they must have spent a lot of time just picking out the right logs to give
Oh, it
such
is.
amazing detail to it. It's beautiful.
Well, and it's a great fit for this room.
Oh,
I mean, you got the log
definitely.
work, the vaulted ceilings.
It's gorgeous.
And look at those views out there. Look at every morning you get to wake up to those mountains.
Views are endless. Wow.
Something's different. I thought we were only supposed to have one window in this room.
Yeah, that was kind of a surprise as we were getting this going. Nate brought me in and we figured we needed to get even more views out.
Maximize all the views. I mean, look at the views you got over there. For endless.
Wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, what a surprise.
Surrounded in mountains in your
Yeah,
bedroom.
even more views that I get to take in. It was just a really great surprise.
You got log posts here.
Oh yeah, look at this table, the antlers.
gorgeous.
I like those antlers.
Well, remember what we talked about? Like, sometimes in kitchens they put a bay window over the sink.
Right.
You have a whole bay room.
I do. Look at that. Look at that picture book counter. I love that.
This is an open floor plan. You know, there's a place for the boys to come and get dinner at the breakfast bar or at the dining room table, or when you have get-togethers, there's plenty of room for everybody. And these views are gorgeous, but where the views get really gorgeous is on that deck.
All right.
All right, guys, you gotta check this out.
Okay, cool. You've outdone yourself.
That's amazing.
This log siding came from Minnesota. It's the same species as the logs that we use. It gives it the handcrafted look. You know, great joints right to the logs. We get out to the deck, and Ben and Jen love the log siding. They also love the deck. The views are gorgeous.
They're amazing.
Can't get enough of it. Being up here on the mountainside overlooking the valleys like we are, and it really takes advantage of the views. I think we have one of the best views in the state. Being able to see all the way from Mount Nebo all the way up to Mount Ogden, it's just amazing.
People are going to look up on the hill and say, man, that's a Russell residence right there.
Heck yeah, thank you, Nate.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. Can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
man.
You've
It's
done
just
an amazing job.
Totally.
You think we could bring the kids out, let them check it out?
Yeah, let's bring them in. All right.
Hey, you guys, come check this out.
I don't think you could put a log home in a better place. This is what log home living is all about. Sharing a log home with your whole family. Hey, guys.
Right. What do you guys think?
Check this out. We've been waiting a long time to see these views.
Being able to see the expressions on your guys' face and how excited you are and what this is going to do for your, not only is this a cabin, but this is your home where you're going to raise your family. It's really special to us, and we're happy to turn it over to you guys.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much, Nate.
Yeah.
We love
Thank
it.
you.
He nailed it and did an amazing job, and we couldn't have asked for anything better. It just surpasses all of our expectations.
You guys want to check out the house? Yes. Well, let's go check it out, huh?
All right.